Hey right guys, Trophy React here, and today we are watching and reacting to The Chris Show. I'm not even going to call this Gilmore Girls anymore, I think we just call it Chris. Chris Boys. Not going to call it Chris Man, because he ain't a man. He's a child. I don't know, I just know we're going to get more Chris content this episode, so really can't wait for that. Episode 6, if you enjoy, make sure to leave a like, as it does help the video and it does help the channel. And Patreon is down below if you do want to join us over on there. Hopefully by the time this is on YouTube, we're done with the Chris bollock. I can't imagine we'll be towards the end of the show, because we will be at this point. I think we'll be on like ep 70. I think we'd have like 5 eps left or something, which is wild. But if they're still talking about Chris at that point in the show, oh my god. Wishes of luck. Let's do this.
Hey Mom, it's me. I just wanted to leave you a message letting you know that unfortunately I will not be able to come by tonight to take a look at your new curtains.
Lorelai, it's me.
So, sorry I missed you, but I'm sure...
You didn't miss me. For heaven's sakes, I'm right here.
Hello?
Hello? Lorelai?
Hello?
Hello?
Huh. That's weird. I don't know if your machine just cut me off.
Something wrong with this phone?
Anyway, something came up and just have to take a rain check on the curtain check. I'm sure they're beautiful. No one knows how to pick out curtains like you. You're the curtain queen.
Hello? Lorelai, can you hear me?
She's stressing. Curtain Queen.
Hello? Hello?
Oh!
I told you it would work.
It was going so well. We lasted 48 seconds. Oh my god. Oh, well, you know what? It was fun while it lasted for those 48 seconds.
But still alive.
If you're out
Right, I'm gonna go to sleep for 42 minutes. Wake me up when it's done, and maybe then things go. You know when you're like really depressed? So sometimes what you do is you're like, I'm gonna go to sleep in the middle of the day, and then maybe that'll cure my depression, and it doesn't. That's what I'm going to hope to do here in terms of I wake up and maybe it ends the episode and Christopher's been run over. But probably won't.
Où est la station de métro la plus proche? Where is
Yeah, I'd actually rather listen to French than see
Où
Christopher.
est-ce que je peux acheter un billet? Where can I buy
The
a
hunter and gatherer.
No, I get both.
Hey!
I get having to listen to French and Christopher in the same scene.
Ooh, thank you for the coffee and the croissant.
Darien. You're welcome. I thought her stomach should start adjusting. So I got
Oh,
a
that's good for my
cafe
birthday.
au lait.
I thought cafe au lait was Spanish.
No, it's French for coffee and milk. Lait is milk.
Really? I thought it was cafe au lait, like coffee. All right.
You're kidding. You're not kidding. You are. You're kidding. I can't tell whether you're kidding.
I'm a woman of mystery.
You are. You went from Luke to Christopher. That's well mysterious.
Hey, what's this?
Something from Yale?
About the parents' weekend. We should go.
No,
Why not?
you're not a
Already
parent.
happened.
There's a brunch at Brantford with the provost.
You know, I've always loved the word provost. Although I have no idea who or what a provost is. Just sounds so...
I
I'll just say
Yeah,
yes
so we're
to
like something
go
from
at
a
this
deli
point.
counter.
Please take us
Extra
to another
provost on
scene.
that, please. Do you really want to go?
It's parents' weekend. We're
They're gonna
Rory's
rather
parents,
watch us,
and
like,
we're
taking a
together,
shit.
Why not? French braided.
Ooh la la. Hello?
Mom,
Bonjour,
Thank
Rory.
you.
well, if it isn't the
Still kind of the same scene, but
You're a senior. I thought no seniors went to class before noon. Nerd alert. Nerd alert.
says the woman saying nerd alert,
Hey, guess who's coming to parents' weekend?
bunch of lame
to be
parents
fair,
just
you
can't
are a
hate 'em.
nerd,
Yes,
Rory.
and your parents.
No way.
I gotta keep you on your toes. When you think I'll zig, I'll zag. Then when you think I'm gonna zag, I do zag, just to mess you up for the next time when I might zig.
Dad's making you zag?
He's dying to meet the provost.
It's making me want to kill myself. Like, how long's the scene gone on
Mom,
for?
I gotta
Oh
go.
my god.
You know who'd make
It's
a
been
great
like 5
mascot,
minutes.
Pauline?
Not, that's not sarcasm.
Mom, I'm not missing the beginning of this lecture.
Nerd alert, nerd alert, nerd alert.
What kind of sandwich
One-
is that, Luke?
Ham and cheese.
1/8
Is
of
it
this
steamed cheese?
episode
Because you
just belonged to that scene that we just had.
at lunchtime the whole bag will smell and people won't believe her when she says it's just the cheese.
Is that
They'll think it's
Lola?
her. They'll think she's stinky.
Eat your breakfast, Kirk.
I'll take Kirk and Lola.
I'll pick you up at 5, and I'll be there right after work.
Okay.
Bloody hell.
All right already. She's standing right here. Go.
All right, bye.
Is that, was that her lunch?
Bye, Luke.
Bye, Lulu.
Lulu. Not Lola?
Could someone crack a window? Because I am suffocating.
What?
Tell me you didn't see that.
See what, Kirk?
Lulu, she's smothering me.
Alright, mate. You live with your mom.
Who's sitting next to me? Lulu. I go out to dinner. Who's sitting across from me? Lulu. I'm hanging out on the couch watching TV. Who's right there next to me?
Your mother.
And Lulu. And at least Mother respects my personal space.
I highly doubt that.
Joe, you just don't want somebody tickling your arm.
Oh, she's coming back for the lunch. There we go, thank God, because that wasn't bothering me here. La 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 la.
Suki's under the mistaken impression that she will be in charge of the front desk while you are in Paris.
Oh, another Paris episode of Christopher. There's no way we have to actually watch that. Oh, is she going with Rory? I can't remember.
Is that really necessary?
What?
To provoke him like that? You know how sensitive he is?
Well, I'm sorry, he's been driving me crazy. He's referring to himself as my supervisor and insisting that I call him captain.
Well, now I have to deal all day with sulky, pouty Michelle.
He's a big baby.
He's always been like that. I guess now they're kind of sick of it.
That's me.
Did Jackson die?
I just took over the Tillman farm.
Oh, yeah, congratulations. Beautiful property.
Yes.
Thank you.
Is that why we're going to someone else?
It's all mine.
Come on.
Oh, thank you, but I already have a vegetable supplier.
Why don't you go ahead and take this batch anyway?
Oh, no,
On
really?
the house, on the house. And
They
if you
look
like it,
fake.
you feel like passing my name along to someone, I greatly appreciate it.
Don't give his name to Jackson. He'll be there in an instant.
It's nice meeting you, Suki.
Nice to meet you, too.
Why couldn't he have been Jackson? He's already a better character.
Terrific lesson in cause and
Who's
effect.
this?
Now sleep it out and go get changed.
Who is that?
Hi there.
Hi, I'm Luke Danes.
Oh, we don't know.
April's dad. She talks a lot about you.
Yeah, you must be Coach Bennett.
Susan.
Coach
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
April's in the locker room. She should be right out.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I don't really know how to swim.
Seriously?
Yeah. I mean, I can doggy paddle to shore in a pinch, but I never really learned formally, you know.
Luke, that's not good.
I'm pretty good on land, though.
You need to be certified.
guess.
You take April to pools, lakes, the ocean.
I never really thought about that.
No worries. I teach an adult swim class Saturday mornings for an hour and a half.
Oh, wow. We are just scraping the bottom of the barrel for storylines. For the final season, let's do a storyline where Luke has to learn to swim. Sorry, I might have made you jump there, but this is just a reminder that we don't take on any sponsors on this channel. So I'm sponsoring myself, and it is just a quick reminder that the Patreon page is linked down below in the description and pinned comment if you do want to join us over on there. You can get videos up to 10 weeks early and the uncut reactions to most shows that I do. You can even join for free if you want over on there, or you can join us for $2 a month by clicking the join button under this video, and you get exclusive badges, early uploads, and priority replies in the comments section. Appreciate you guys so much for watching. Now back to the video.
Do you even own a bathing suit?
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's not a Speedo or anything.
That is the funniest thing I have ever. Can we call Mom and tell her from the...
I feel I was saying on like Luke's next date here, I'm not gonna lie, and
Backside.
Yes, or spray paint. Maybe they spray painted the grass when they spray painted these trees. Because, I mean, there's autumnal foliage, and then there's autumnal foliage. It's over the top, people.
You're on to
deadest suit. What's this padding on the elbow here, Christopher?
Let me ask you something. Do you really go here, or are you an actress hired by Yale?
What? I go here. I go here.
You're good. I almost believe you.
I'm sorry?
Hi, we're Rory Gilmore's parents.
Well, Rory Gilmore's
You're about 2 buttons, what? Oh, mate.
side. You
Yeah,
can find a map
button,
of the
one
campus you are
button,
here.
button.
A schedule of the weekend's events and a name tag.
Thanks. Great. Go Bulldogs.
Oh,
I was just gonna say that.
Anthony and Cleopatra, F. Scott and Zelda, Zinf and Dell.
I think I'll stick with my own name.
Senior
Twat.
boring pants, Mr.
Ball
Stick in
bag.
the Mud.
Got him.
Hi, Rory.
Well, where your parents were supposed to embarrass you. Are you at the paper?
Yes, I am indeed. Where are you guys?
We are near a big brick building
Who
and a big
looks
tree.
around
Are
like
you
that?
near there?
Possibly. We have a lot of brick buildings and old trees here at Yale.
Tell her we're by the L-shaped building that from the top looks like a Polaroid camera.
Believe it or not, I don't know what all of Yale's buildings look like from the sky.
Ah, pants.
So how are things at the paper?
Busy, but good. It should be done by lunch.
That's the first time he's
So we got
asked
the
that.
schedule of
The
events
entire
and
time he's been a dad.
recommendations?
Front of the provost.
Bloody
I
hell.
might like to tour the Peabody or maybe catch one of the faculty lectures. There's one called Plagues and Pleasures with Professor Summers.
You can take the plague, Christopher. Take that bit.
What is with your name tag?
What do you mean?
It's in the middle of your chest.
So?
So, you're supposed to wear it off to the side. Who wears the name tag in the middle of their chest?
Superman.
Superman's S? That was not a name tag, that was an emblem.
So this is my emblem.
Hello, I'm Rory Gilmore's dad.
we're
Christopher
just-
is your emblem.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Ah! Oh, man, and we actually are doing the swimming lesson.
Breathe in.
You know what? I'll take it.
Now you stop breathing altogether. Just try and relax.
Are you killing them all? Is this all we're doing here? I will say I'm surprised he actually showed up. I thought he'd like be like, oh, I'm not going to that.
So, you eat?
Eat?
Food.
Oh,
I was
like
thinking
date,
call me
yeah.
and we could get a bite to eat.
Luke's kind of ripped, you know.
Here. It's the Young Dolphins contact sheet. My number's right at the top.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Okay, see you soon.
Bye.
I respect it. It's like the dad bod, but enhanced a bit more. Like, he's got the dad bod, but the muscly version.
Locks, capers, itty bitty bagels, pack of lies.
And we've got back to Christopher,
Coffee.
who has the dad bod, but negative version. It's just like, I don't even know what's going on with there. I don't even know what I'm talking. We only seen Christopher, like, swimming or anything, so.
Lorelai and Christopher were Rory Gilmore's parents.
Oh, Rory Gilmore's parents. Oh, where'd you get the darling little bagels?
Oh, they're right over here. I'll show you.
What do you mean, where? The big pile of...
Incredible journalist.
Oh, where's the bookshelf in this room? I can't see it.
Sorry if I was being a bit pushy.
No, please, you're a proud dad.
Yeah, and we should
Well, at
be
least one
proud,
of them
right?
is.
Our kid's done good.
Yeah.
It's just hard to let go, you know? After all those years of looking over their homework and reading their papers.
Oh, here we go. It's where he feels guilty, like we care.
SAT prep courses.
What about 5 a.m. hockey practice?
Science projects.
I think they know Christopher's a terrible dad and they're rubbing it in. I respect it.
Said to him they've tenured Bill Sunderland, who's next, Carmen Electra.
Good one, Mom.
Lorelai, if
Probably
you'll excuse
was,
us.
yeah, if I was
Lorelai.
70.
Well, my goodness, what on earth are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Well, I think the question is, what are you doing here?
It's the old parents' weekend.
Yes, but you are not a parent.
I still can't believe you're here.
How would she not be here?
I'm here. I'm a parent.
And I'm grandparent.
Right, a grandparent, not a parent.
A grandparent is a type of parent.
No, it's not.
A grand piano is a type of piano, is it not?
Well, you got me there, Riddler, but I hope that logic still works when I crash grandparents'
I've been
weekend.
waiting to use that
Please,
one.
Lorelai, your father and I have been attending Rory's parents' weekends here at Yale since her freshman year. It's one of our little traditions.
Well, at least someone has. Correct.
One of your little traditions to pretend to be Rory's parents?
Lorelai, what a surprise.
Yes, it is a surprise. You know why? Because you guys are parents. Why are you here?
I'm an alumnus, Lorelai. Also a visiting faculty member.
Obviously, come on. Team Emily and Richard, let's go on this one.
We felt someone ought to attend for Rory's sake. It's obviously not your kind of thing.
Bit weird this is like the first time it's come up though, no?
You mock these kinds of things.
Well, I'm here. I'm not mocking. I'm brunching.
I think you'll find Parents' Weekend great fun.
Thank you. It is. I am. Finding it great fun.
We always tour the campus and check in here at Branford, and maybe take in a faculty lecture or two, and then take Rory out to dinner.
You're taking Rory to dinner?
See, if Rory would have brought this up. I'm sorry. Rory and Lorelai talk about everything. She never brought this up in years.
Christopher's here?
Yes, because he's a parent.
Unfortunately
it's his weekend
for
too.
all of us,
So
Emily
go
will
to
be
the tour
buzzing.
and then probably hit a few panels. Go to the
What is this you have on your name tag? Zim? What is Zim? Some kind of joke?
Oh, it's an old traditional Yale word thingy.
What is that word, zinf?
Zinth. What is zinth?
We've got to go. You enjoy your evening. Astrophysics waits for no man.
I'm in Love Emily mode again for some reason at the moment. I think 'cause everyone else is so absolute dog shit.
Supernovae explode. They emit an energy that is 4 billion times greater than the sun.
Yeah.
So powerful are these explosions that even though they're occurring halfway across the observable universe, some 7 billion light years away.
My parents have got a lot of nerve. You know, that's one thing they've got is nerve.
I actually wanted to listen to, but no, we're going to have to listen to, you guessed it, Christopher, instead of the actual nerd who might have something interesting to say.
We would be able to see that the expansion of the universe was slowing down.
That's what I was going to say,
Can't
yeah.
believe Rory didn't tell us that they were coming, you know? She says that she assumed that we knew they were coming. When you assume, you make an...
Something else is happening in the universe that is counteracting
Is that the Eye of
powerful force
Sauron?
gravity.
You can't make a phone call in here. Well, I want to make sure we get a reservation.
Lorelai!
So it may be that Einstein was right all along.
I remember someone
Turns
just took
out,
a phone call in the middle of
the guy was
the
pretty
cinema
smart.
once. But it was for the film Slender Man, so I didn't give a flying fuck 'cause the film was terrible.
Tell whether dark energy is the same thing as the cosmological constant.
Excellent question. More thorough measurement from observatories on the ground, from the Hubble Space Telescope.
Yeah. I'm gonna get this dead beef.
Making ready
That's
for
about
the
3
anyway.
seasons too late.
Not not like there's anything to feel guilty about. Jackson sells his vegetables all over town. I'm not.
Oh, I'm sure he sells them to himself.
Just because Lorelai is away does not mean that I'm obligated to listen to your incessant prattling.
I mean, it would be wrong to waste vegetables. Wasting vegetables is wrong.
Oh, they're not having that
I will
beef,
listen
actually.
to you on one condition.
Wait, they may
Call me
might as well.
Captain.
No.
Fine.
Okay, Captain.
You know what, actually, I'm going to be into this storyline. It's better than what else we're getting.
But they're his vegetables, you know, and these aren't. These have something different to offer, and I shouldn't feel guilty about...
You know what? It's not worth it.
I'm with Michelle on that one. We're talking about betraying Jackson by taking vegetables from another bloke. That's what we're... Oh...
Cold one tonight? Bird dog some chicas? What? As of 0700
You're not
this
single,
evening, I am
Coke.
going to be a free man.
No.
You are?
Don't do it, Coke, because you will not find anyone as good as Lulu.
Oh, hitting the eject button. Kirk.
Why?
I owe it all to you, buddy. You inspired me. I look at you and I think, this guy's doing it right.
I'm
Slave to no master. You come home at 3 in the morning, no one cares. You want to eat dessert for dinner, no one cares. You walk around in your tube socks and tidy whities, no one cares. No one cares what you do or where you go. You want to be my wingman? Goose to my maverick? You never close your eyes anymore.
Don't do
when I
it,
kiss
Coke.
Your lips, and there's no...
You know, maybe Lulu deserves better than that, to be fair.
Ground that Lulu walks on. Why that sweet girl lets you within 100 miles of her is beyond me.
Well,
but
yeah.
she does. You are the luckiest man on the planet to have a girl like that looking out for you and caring about you. And if you say so much as one unkind word to her, I will personally break every bone in your body.
Yeah, well...
You got me?
Get right. That's about the best scene of the episode, there, right there. At least we had something. Luke jumping to Lulu's defense. My boy.
Okay, AK, you're gonna take care of that lacrosse caption?
What was wrong with what I had?
Well, you might want to save the metaphors and alliterations.
Oh, it's him from Community again. He did pop back up.
She's like a dictator, only cute and non-violent, and instead of a country, she has a newspaper.
So not really like a dictator.
Mom and Dad, this is Sheila, Bill, AK, Raj, and Joni.
Hi.
This is Christopher and Lorelai.
Hello.
And you know Paris, of course.
Lorelai, it's been too long. Hi.
Oh yeah, she was like going to her friend's house
I
constantly.
believe we've met in passing. Good to see you, Chris.
Good to see you.
Paris, you should hate him instantly. I expected better.
You know what? You should all come along. Who? Us? Sure. Hey, let's bring the whole gang.
Oh, Dad, you don't have to.
I want to. It'll give me a chance to get to know all your friends.
People might.
And I'm rich, so I
None.
can afford
There's a
it.
shocker.
I'm starving. Well, all right then. Come on, lunch on Rory's dad.
Thank you.
Cool.
Well, can't be actually doing this. At least we get Paris.
Ah, thank you. The wine is wonderful.
I'm so glad you're enjoying it.
Hey, this is a French restaurant. Shouldn't all the servers be French?
Je ne suis pas français, mais je peux parler français si vous préférez.
Go right.
Where is the nearest subway station? Huh.
Oh, Laura, it wasn't the funny the first time you bloody did it. But what we've done there, we've done it for the 50th time, and...
Well, anyway, I really want to rent a place at a ski resort this winter. Maybe Killington or Sugarloaf.
That sounds great.
You know what? You should come. Totally. We'll get all of Rory's friends together for a long weekend.
Oh, no, I know Chris was trying to do it. Since like 20 minutes ago, he started feeling really guilty that he hasn't been present. And now he's trying to make up for it. But again, we're in the last season. We're 4 seasons too late with this. Like, if Christopher was feeling guilty about not being present in Rory's life in like season 3, maybe 4, I think I'd accept that as a storyline. I'd be like, okay. But I'd keep falling back on the same thing, is that we have 16 episodes left of this show that I love. If there's a show I didn't care about at all, I maybe wouldn't care as much, but I mean, that kind of goes without saying. But at the same time, 16 episodes left. We're doing this.
Bill and AK, get back to the office so you can proof the stories. We're emailing it in. Everyone else here with me.
But what about the creme brulee?
And our cognac?
I have yet to taste the sweet nectar of creme brulee.
Earn a decent paying job and come back. Let's go beg it off Chris for later, to be fair. I'd probably still pay.
Thanks for lunch, Dad. Lunch, thank you.
Lunch was great.
Great meeting you.
Man, we'll see you later.
Lunch looked terrible. This looked like you had, like...
Well, I hope you're hungry for
Soup.
some creme brulee.
Oh, you sure you want to fianchetto that bishop so early?
I don't know. It depends on what fianchetto means.
It means
Well, Lane and April have hung out more now than Lane and Rory this season.
Okay, so Coach Bennett and I are going to go out and have some dinner together and
you are
talk,
actually
and
going
then
on
I'll
that
be
date.
home. Shouldn't be more than a couple hours. Just a dinner and some talking.
Well, it would be weird if it was a dinner with no talking.
Sure.
And you should probably call her Susan tonight, instead of Coach Bennett. I think she'd prefer that.
Luke's getting back out there.
Hello. Two? Okay, right this way.
But she was right there waiting for him. Those who look depressed.
Go.
Oh no, come sit with me.
There?
Yeah, it's cozier.
Oh, okay.
Hate being so far away.
Oh, she's weird, bro. You don't sit next to each other on a first date. I mean, you can. It's not the end of the world, but...
I never eaten this healthy. So vegan doesn't just mean vegetarian.
No animal products of any kind. No eggs, no milk, no cheese.
Just soy everything.
Soy steak is scrumptious. I swear you totally can't tell the difference.
Oh, I bet I can.
You can. I know, like, especially in 2007, by the way.
Who would play you in the Luke Danes movie?
Oh my god, she's a psychopath, mate.
I
The eyes never
really thought
lie.
about that.
Take your time. Do you want to know mine?
Sure.
Go on.
Marlena Dietrich.
Oh.
Don't know who that is.
Right?
I don't know who that is.
Husband would rather be cheated by me than married to you.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
My last boyfriend, the actor.
Is dead, let me guess, in the basement.
I think you might know him. Bob McCullough?
Oh.
Laura's father?
No, I don't think I do.
This is like we have Lorelai at home, someone who yaps too much and could be on the verge of murdering you, but Lorelai kind of crosses over into that.
Psycho!
Okay.
I swore I wasn't going to date any more single dads after that, but here I am.
Luke, run.
You
run.
hooked me.
Say you need a shit and leave.
Third time's a charm.
Can I get anybody a drink?
Yes, please.
Oh my god, wow. Okay, you know what though? Thank god that that's going to be dead in the water instantly, instead of like a 3-episode arc or something.
It's Rory. They're at the paper. They're still working.
Man.
Half of them are drunk or hungover.
Who walks this slow? Like, realistically.
Yeah, some meal.
What's wrong?
Go on, here we go, the big reveal.
Nothing,
I've realised I'm a shit
screwed
dad.
up.
What do you mean you screwed up?
I mean, it's my fault that Rory's got to work all night.
What do you mean? You staged the student protest, you wore a Condi mask and manacled yourself to the president's door?
I'm not talking about that, Lorelai.
I'm trying to be super dad or something.
Why?
I don't know.
Does it have to do with the name tag in the middle of the chest thing?
Sure, mate.
At the brunch, all the other dads were talking about how they took their kids to hockey practice and violin lessons and helped them study for the SATs, and I just stood there like a jerk, nodding my head like I had done all those things.
Oh, honey.
I didn't do any of those things.
Yeah.
Well,
The definition of too little, too late.
you don't have to try to be super dad.
I feel like I should be.
No, you can just relax, Be yourself. Be the dad that you are. Clark Kent dad.
So the
Christopher
non-existent
Hayden
dad.
I guess.
Totally.
It's just, it's too late. I mean, I've got Gigi, and that's great, but Rory,
Are you
Rory's
sure?
grown up.
Who's singing? I can't even tell. Oh, it's the guy at the end is doing the main bit. Fair play, mate.
Divine, the tomatoes are so fresh and meaty.
The eggplant is what puts it over the top. Perfect sweetness, your best ever.
Well, I wouldn't say my best.
No, it is, because they haven't been played with, we'll say. At least the other guy's an honest-to-God human who doesn't find vegetables attractive.
Just drop the kids off at the Bostick's? Then maybe take my shoes off again.
They make everybody take off their shoes. I can't remember the last time I saw the Bostick's in anything but socks.
But then they had the audacity to complain that my feet smelled.
They really
Wonder
complain.
why,
Well,
mate?
they made sour faces when they...
Maybe scrub your feet when you're in the bath or shut...
What do they expect? Of course my feet smell. I work in the fields all day.
Yep. Work in the fields.
I know that.
These aren't my
Bostick's
vegetables.
are
Here we go,
a
the big
little
blowout.
But still.
I know.
Yeah.
Look at my purse.
Man, that's like actually what he sounds like, though.
No!
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, bad batch. Yeah, saving it for the horses.
But you never mess up your ratatouille.
Rat-tat-tooey. You never mess up the what? The rat-tat... Yeah, let's have some lasagna for dinner. It's like you might...
Good ratatouille. Okay,
Oh,
so long as I can keep my shoes on.
I want a carbonara. Mate. Yeah, Lulu still deserves better. I love Kirk, don't get me wrong, but bro, maybe he just had like a little midlife crisis moment.
The first name that I'm going to call
That does not look comfortable at all.
Thank you for hanging out with me tonight, April.
My pleasure.
See you tomorrow, Luke.
See you tomorrow, Lane.
Oh, she couldn't
So
wait
you
to get
guys
out
had
of it.
fun?
Totally. Lane's awesome. How about you?
Oh, it was nice. Oh, I think she'll just remain Coach Bennett to me.
That's cool.
At least he tried. Actually, I have not minded Luke's story this episode. I thought it was going to be like a whole... I think it's been more about him getting ready to move on.
Figured you'd need some all-nighter supplies.
Hey. So,
If there's more than 6
I'm sorry
people
about getting
there,
your
no?
staff drunk.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Lame old
feel
parents
like-
out the door. You don't want to be late. I'll kick them off.
Fine, bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I feel like even Christopher having this revelation about himself really was not, like, satisfying in any way either. Oh, I should have been there more. Nah, you're still a good dad. Oh, yeah, true. And that was the big build-up to that story. Like, even his revelation moment was ass. It's like, bro, okay. Yeah, another what episode? Again, all these episodes so far of this season, there's always something in there that's like either decent or good. So I can't give these like the worst ratings ever or something. But again, there's just too much of the things that I don't enjoy about the show, which is fairly obvious at this point. Like Christopher and Lorelai hanging out, I just can't. The comedy, sometimes it does feel like it's like the same Gilmore Girls comedy, but then there are so many moments that you can notice it is just different writers or different showrunners or whatever. I don't know if it's like fully different writers, but either way, you can tell it just has like a different tone about it. And I think most characters you don't really notice it with, but Lorelai, you can notice it very much so with. Like she is just not as charming, and maybe part of that is like she is with Christopher the entire time, so maybe she kind of has lost that, and maybe a part of that is the season finale of season 6 like kind of putting me off her a little bit. So they could be parts of it, but I think part of it is just like the Lorelai comedy kind of just isn't working for me at the moment. So it's like I still love Lorelai, of course. It's Lorelai. I'm not gonna let like the past 6 episodes just paint Lorelai completely in a different picture unless she completely went off the rails. But if we're talking about Lorelai in the last 6 to 7 episodes, yeah, it's just it's not like it's so dramatic where it feels like a different character or anything like that, but it's just like, oh, it's such a shame that we're in the last season and this is how I kind of feel about her. And then on top of that, you have like Jackson and Sookie and Michelle, and it's just like a whatever story. Like she's got different vegetables. Again, fine in other seasons, sure, do it, but we have 16 episodes left of the show and that's what we're doing. Luke kind of going back out there and going on a date that didn't work out, I think it's fine. Again, I'll fall back onto the same thing where I say, it's the last season though. I don't think we need to be doing this with Luke's character. I like seeing him be a dad to April. That's kind of cute, but I still stand by that. That's a storyline that shouldn't exist at all. It really shouldn't exist. April's cool, I don't mind her, but it's a storyline that shouldn't exist, and if it was going to, it should have been way earlier in the show than it was brought up in. Lane, they just kind of threw Lane in there. I guess she was babysitting, so it's like, whatever. I'm not really too fussed about that. Oh yeah, Kirk. I like that. The best scene was Luke kind of coming to Lulu's defense. I actually like that scene. Rory was whatever. Rory was Rory this episode. Emily and Richard, I like that they kind of were having a back and forth with Christopher and Lorelai a little bit. And then, yeah, 60% of this episode was Christopher and Lorelai walking around campus together, chatting shit. And then Christopher having his big revelation moment that just felt so underwhelming. I felt like Christopher should have had this revelation about himself in season 3, and it should have been a lot more satisfying than that, and like a lot more like a big speech to Rory about how he wasn't there and he kind of left it all up to Lorelai to do, but he wants to do better and he's going to try harder, and then he actually follows through with that throughout the rest of the show. Again, we don't need Christopher 24/7 in the show at that point, but again, a bit in there, and the times he's in there is to be a dad to Rory and nothing else, and he just crops in like 1 in every 10 episodes or something. That's what Christopher should have been, but instead we're having him in the final season. He has a romance with Lorelai. He's having this revelation about himself in the 7th season of the show. Okay, no one cares. Well, why are we doing this? And it's just, yeah, you guys know how I feel anyway, but it's another whatever episode for me. It did have some... okay scenes in there. I wouldn't say like great scenes. There wasn't any like really great scenes in this episode, but some okay scenes. We'll go. Is it another 4? Like a 4.5? Again, it sounds like such harsh ratings, but it is because like the main bulk of the story of this season at the moment, like the main chunk of it, I just do not care about. I actively don't like it. Actually, it's not even a case of I'm partial to it. It's just I actively do not like the main plot of this story so far, which is the Christopher and Lorelai romance. And Rory's not doing anything interesting enough to carry the show. Luke's not doing anything interesting enough to really carry the show. None of the side characters are doing anything. So like, there's nothing here in the season so far that I'm like, okay, at least I have that to attach onto, or this romance, or this storyline, this character. There's nothing that I can like really grip onto this season so far. Like usually that's kind of Emily, but Emily's kind of been kind of whatever for 2 seasons now, and the fact that I just know I'm not going to get that big moment with Emily that I've really wanted, I'm not going to get that. I just kind of am like whatever with that at this point. Rory's very fine, but again, there's not enough here that I'm like, can really. What's genuinely, unless you're like really into the Christopher romance, what is happening this season so far where you can go, okay, but at least that's really good? I guess that's just like that's opinion, I guess, because again, you could be really into the Rory running the newspaper, and which again, you know, it's fine, it's good, or it really into the Christopher romance. But yeah, I'm going to go another 4.5. Oh, it's such a shame. It's such a shame because I love this show. I love Gilmore Girls. As I've said, it's one of the best shows that I've reacted to for sure. It is up there. I won't say it's like the best, but it's definitely up there. It's just such a like we haven't really had a good episode since episode 2 of this season, I wouldn't say. Come on, it's not too late to bring this season. That's what I'm kind of holding on to, though. At least is it's not too late to like bring this season back around. They just got to sack this. As soon as they get rid of Christopher, it's like at least then we can focus on other things and start to wrap up the show, please. I'm still a bit hopeful because it's like. Yeah. One thing I'll say about Gilmore Girls is that, or heard about Gilmore Girls, is that while people say the last season's the weakest, I don't think anyone's ever actually said that the ending to Gilmore Girls is bad. So I'm holding on to that maybe, but then that's like, what if it's just like the last episode is really great? That's still way too late, I think. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, rant over. I'm sure I'll rant again in episode 7 when I watch that, and it's all about Christopher, and I'm like, oh, what a waste. Oh yeah, which it probably will be. Let's be real, because it doesn't look like they're wrapping that up anytime soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments, and I'll see you next time for episode 7. Until then, take care. Peace.